Thursday, November 29, 2012, at Albright College in Klein Lecture Hall, there was an experience event on Brett Weston, a famous photographer, followed by a gallery showing of his work. Weston started at a very young age, and more of his history and how his main focuses in his photos were discussed in the lecture. Aaron Riley Lopez, the Freedom Gallery creator, talks about how Brett Weston's photos are making its second appearance in the gallery.
So the Brett Weston exhibition that's currently in the Friedman Gallery is roughly 50 works from the permanent collection. We have 200 in total, but this is a selection of 50. And we show these photographs every so often to rotate them. We had a show in 2006 of Brett Weston's work, and this is the second in the series.
Lopez also talks about Weston's art and what it consists of.
Brett Weston's photography is abstraction from the 70s and the 80s, particularly looking at forms in the natural world, and they're very detailed close-ups of his subjects, which range from kelp in sand to calligraphy to water reflections.
Lopez was very informative. Now let's hear from Victoria Brito, a sophomore here at Albright College, and what she got out of the lecture and the photography.
The lecture was very interesting. I didn't realize how young Brett Weston was when he started taking pictures and how he tried to sort of follow into his father's footsteps. And he actually became better than his father at a very young age, which kind of put him on a different level because a lot of people didn't know him because they thought he was just too young to understand what art was. And looking at his pictures and his photographs on the wall in the gallery, you can really see how much detail he wanted to put in it. A lot of people don't understand that it's abstract and it's not supposed to really mean anything or be anything. It's whatever you interpret out of it.
Great observations by Victoria. Now here's Amanda, a sophomore here, with her opinion on Weston's work.
After being in the Weston show, I realized how interesting it is that objects that you walk by every single day and you wouldn't think twice about it. You wouldn't even give a second glance. He makes it into like a beautiful art form. Like every wall in your house is painted, but you wouldn't think of that as art. Whereas when you look at the zoomed in paint chips, it's something cool. Like you wouldn't realize that what you were looking at. He also combines the man-made world with the natural world. Like in one piece, he has a bunch of like different buildings together with water, and then it has like the lines crossing through, and it all looks similar. Like you wouldn't know whether you're looking at a man-made thing or the natural thing.
Well, words spoken by Turtilli. Weston's photos will be in the gallery until January 13th. I'm Sean Brzezinski from WXAC. Thanks for listening.
Campus News is an Albright College Communications Program experiential learning project broadcast on WXAC FM.